I'm here with my friend Moses, a local who has basically sorted us out packages, but it's not like a confirmed deal where he works for a hotel. He's just a local guy trying to make a pound out of 15 pence, basically, in a nutshell. I'm just going to ask him some questions about his life and his upbringing and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with Moses. You just introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, I'm Moses. I was born and raised in Zanzibar, 26. But 5 years ago, basically I was doing fishing. But at the moment now, I'm doing tourism information as a local guy. So I would like to talk to my friend, ask me some of the things, siblings which I'm facing, and also a lot of things we need to share together with my brother. So you are welcome.
Yeah. What is the biggest struggle, though? What do you find? What do you find very, very hard about Zanzibar? Now let's get to the bottom core. What struggle do you face the most here in Zanzibar? So, what is very difficult in being in Zanzibar, and for you and for locals here?
The biggest problem
Yeah.
is like we do depend on tourism, and sometimes because I don't have company, I don't have big name, so I'm trying to hang around. I don't think if it's. I'm trying to hang around here, looking for something. Sometimes I stay 2 weeks with no tourists, with no client. So this is the thing which still keeps me down. But I wish one day, one step will change my life. So the siblings I have here is like, it is really difficult to afford anything Zanzibar if you don't have job, if you don't have money. You cannot eat, you cannot sleep good, you cannot wear good.
Yeah.
So this is the problems local facing. It's only not me, but many young boys in the village is the same like my life.
And how comes you see like people that are working in restaurants? Is it because they just got an opportunity easy? Did they have to work to get the opportunity to work in a restaurant or work in the hotels, or is it easy for them to get the job?
It's not easy, and even the salary also they're just working to get a bread and to get something just to eat, because in the hotels people just get paid $150 a month.
Hear that? $150 a month. Salary.
Salary.
People spend that in Europe on a pair of trainers that they don't even wear. So let that sink in. $150, let's say 100. That's probably what, 130 quid? Yeah, pounds. Yeah, a month. I know currency's different. We know that the price of things may be different, but when you think about it, it's not much difference. There's not much difference when you go and buy things here. So that's a big eye opener. 130. Yes, so you said $130 a month working in a restaurant. So, and do you have to have education to work in that restaurant? Do you have to? Is there a test you have to pass?
There is some 5-star hotels. They take the student from college, try to give them a training like 3 months. After that, they push them away. And also, if a manager likes a woman, she can mingle with a woman to give her a job maybe like 2 months. For the boys, you need to pay a lot of money. You can pay up to $200 to buy a job. The monthly salary is $150 and you pay $200, whereby you can work 2 months free to bring back your money. And if you don't have money, you don't get job.
Oh wow!
So this is the siblings we are facing.
Okay, so eye opener. That's a real eye opener. It's struggles. It's tough. It's tough, man. But yeah, like I said, I think this whole journey of why I've interviewed Moses is for Moses to just give you an insight of what it really is like living here, what it really like is in Zanzibar. People who are in the Europe or western side of the world, who are from Zanzibar, this will probably hit home to them even more, because this would have been your life if you're a family or you didn't migrate to the western side of the world. So bad will come back to you. not many people believe in karma, but I think I've always had that installed in me. Karma is a sort of thing. It's subconsciously in my conscious mind that you don't go and do bad to people because it will come back to you in a different way. It may not even come back to you. It may come back to your friend that is close to you, and it will break your heart seeing your friend that you've grown up with. All of a sudden, he's got a condition or so on, something that's gonna hurt you. That's why I feel like, so sometimes I feel like, for me, this might be an experience that I'm having to experience myself and be like, this could have been your life. And I think seeing it raw is to hit me, for me to give, when I get to England, I'm no longer going to be like, oh, I don't need like silly things that I buy that I don't need to buy. Why are you buying it? You don't need it. You've got 4 already. Why are you buying 5? Why? You don't need it. And I think that's kind of, not just that, but I'm just saying, half of the things we do, we keep ourselves busy doing things that has no substance. So I think, just having this chat with you is an eye opener. I really appreciate it, Moses, man. I really do appreciate it.
And you know, my mama
Yeah.
used to tell me, be strong, don't worry. One day, something good comes to you.
Yeah.
That's why I did not feel shy to show you where I'm staying at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you see the condition. So just keep
Jumbo.
on praying. God first. Keep my hustle harder. Inshallah, everything.
Yeah.
Than thinking like, go take someone things, pickpocket too. I rather stray hungry the whole day.
Then
Eat
to
nothing.
take from, even if you see that person, money, this, that, sometimes you don't even realize that it's like you're being put to a test as well at times, isn't it? We're all being tested at so many different rates and this. Yeah. No, I appreciate that, Moses, man. I appreciate it. Once again, I think I actually need to get this raw footage. Maybe I can look back at this in a couple of years or a few years and be like, I remember this. I remember this day. I will never forget this day. This day was a day of recognizing how fortunate that we are in the western side of the world. But at the same time, I do believe people in the western side of the world are asleep. They're asleep and they're oblivious to what's actually happening. They'd rather save money for the future. The future that they don't even know, it doesn't even exist. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So how are you, my future? No, I'm saving for my future. You don't even know if you're going to ever be able to see that future. You live, be in the present, be in the now, be in the moment. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Has this made you kind of self-reflect? Because I know obviously you've been in Congo, and that Congo you said is actually poorer and more challenging than here. But has it actually made you reflect that actually this could have been your life? Like you could have been
100%. This could have been my life. And I do think what my dad did, he installed something in me that he doesn't even know he installed, if that makes sense. He wouldn't have known that he installed that just by what he was doing. Just by seeing what how he used to move. His aspirations and dreams of getting us from Congo to Europe and to live a fortunate life, and made me realize that, listen, the graft that he put himself through give me that drive to be like, you better do something for yourself. If you got to give back, you got to give back in some way. You might not be, it's not saying you go and give back and go and financially give back, because sometimes you can give people money that doesn't actually install anything. The real gift is the exchanged word and energy you give, the mindset you give someone is more powerful than money.
Yeah.
It's like,
the tongue is powerful.
So I can give you this much money. Like, oh, Moses, have a good day. Yes, you might be happy and you can go and buy a drink and just chill and smoke. Yeah, that was nice. But I think the most important thing is the installation that I'll be giving you, that's going to give you a different, and just a different drive in life, maybe a different, just a different way. And sorry, I was going to put it in camera, as I'm saying. I was speaking to Moses yesterday, a couple of days ago, and Moses said to me, Philly, I smoke because it's easier for me to get through the day. Down. So just to let him know why is Oh, people don't. Why is it that you smoke? What's your reason of smoking every day in this country?
Me, what makes me smoke every day?
Yeah,
This is just not to think too much
yeah,
about life. So when I smoke, I feel like my mind relaxed. But now I'm in a stress of like I have already smoked too much.
yeah. So he's
Now-
recognized, yeah.
I recognize myself that even when I smoke, it's not a solution of me
Mm.
being in a good position.
Yeah, yeah,
So I just wanted to quit myself.
yeah, yeah,
Not using drug, not using this medicine.
yeah,
Maybe, yeah, but I just feel like when I smoke 10 grams a day, I need to go down until after some time you'll finish it. Because also it gives me stress. Sometimes I don't have mind and I don't like to do this. Someone who smokes, share me. So I have a lot of things to do, but not to keep proceeding.
yeah. See,
This is my wish.
yeah, no, I hear it, and that's good. At least you can recognize your. It's not your downfall, because I think I'm not trying to say, sometimes you do want the outlet. Everybody deserves an outlet. I think it's within moderation allows you then to look forward to it, or not say you should continue or stop or whatever. I'm just obviously, because you free will do however you wish, but it's just for you to recognize that if you're constantly that high, your brain will not operate at the best. But if you allow yourself to be completely sober and just take everything in, it allows you to then your brain to be sharper, back, like. And then if you do fancy, you have your moment in time, and make sure you come back down. Because obviously that's a way of quit. Because you can't just say, I'm gonna quit and stop.
It's not.
Because if you quit, you go cold turkey. You're gonna need it. Like, you're gonna be shaken to need it. So yeah, you're right. It's just an insight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep locked in, and I'll keep doing my best to try and get through to people and see what we can do there. Thanks, Monster.
You are welcome.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.